In fact, we're learning that we're receiving live shots of Prime Minister Modi leaving from the United Arab Emirates. On your screens, a warm embrace between Prime Minister Modi and UAE's President MBZ. Of course, we've seen a very productive day. There have been 4 hours long worth of intensive talks between the two leaders. There was, of course, a delegation level talk that was held as well. 7 major outcomes from this particular interaction. Remember, this is the first leg of the Prime Minister's 5-nation visit. Here, of course, you can see on your screens, he's being escorted by UAE President Mohammed Al Nahyan. But of course, he has emphasized in his statement earlier in the day while the meeting was taking place that India stands shoulder to shoulder with the UAE, especially in this tumultuous time. We've seen the impact of the war on the UAE. Even as a ceasefire is in place, the Strait of Hormuz is still choked up. But of course, engagements in Abu Dhabi officially concluding with the Prime Minister now leaving. There have been very crucial outcomes from this particular visit. First, of course, is a strategic defense agreement that has been inked by the two countries. India and UAE looking at closer defense partnership. Additionally, there's an MOU on strategic petroleum reserves. There's an agreement on supply of liquefied petroleum gas as well. There's an MOU on setting up a ship repair cluster at Vadanar, and investment worth $5 billion in Indian infrastructure, and RBL Bank and Saman Capital have also been inked. We remember these MOUs have been exchanged. What's of course crucial is that while there is a global supply crunch, India and the UAE are now converging as far as strategic petroleum reserves and supplies of liquefied petroleum gas is concerned. UAE is of course a major oil producing country. India is a major oil refining country. But apart from this, there's also a focus on setting up a ship repair cluster. There's also a focus on exchange in artificial intelligence technology. Remember, UAE has the capital, India has the labor force, the skill set. We have, remember, more than 1.57 lakh startups in this country. So both countries are coming together. Of course, underscoring all of this is the people-to-people ties between India and the UAE. There's a large Indian diaspora in the United Arab Emirates. Remember, in fact, earlier in the day, one of the diaspora members was speaking to us and stated that the Emiratis consider Indians as one of theirs over there. But of course, statement also having been put out by Prime Minister Modi, and we have it up on our screens. He has stated that he's concluding a short but highly productive visit to the UAE. He's of course held extensive discussions with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, calling him his brother. The discussions were held on ways to further deepen the India-UAE comprehensive strategic partnership. The Prime Minister has further stated that he is confident that the outcomes of this visit will further strengthen India and UAE friendship and contribute to the growth and prosperity of the two countries. Of course, he's highlighted the warm embrace shared with Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Apart from this, we all remember that the UAE extended a very special gesture to Prime Minister Modi while he was arriving. There was an F-16 escort. Apart from that, there was a ceremonial reception with full military honors, and there, of course, the warm embrace between PM Modi and Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who, of course, refer to each other as their brothers. and highlighting the bonhomie shared between the two leaders and, of course, the two countries. Remember, earlier in the day, the Prime Minister had reiterated India's strongest condemnation of the attacks on the UAE and also appreciated the leadership, courage and wisdom of President Al Nahyan, which have been evident throughout this period. He also expressed gratitude for his care and concern for the Indian community in the United Arab Emirates. And of course, sectors such as trade, energy and AI and shipbuilding have been in focus. The Prime Minister has of course stated that the friendship between India and the UAE is incredibly strong and our countries will continue to work together to build a better future for our planet. Of course, 7 crucial outcomes of this particular visit. Substantial outcome, first being a strategic collaboration agreement between Indian Strategic Petroleum Reserves Limited and Abu Dhabi National Oil Company. It will boost energy security, enhance India's strategic petroleum reserves and of course open doors for potential collaboration in LNG and liquid petroleum gas storage facilities in India. Second outcome, strategic collaboration on supplies of liquefied petroleum gas, which will also boost energy security, strengthen long-term supply of LPG and support economic stability and long-term strategic energy partnership. The third outcome, framework for the strategic defense partnership, which will strengthen defense industrial collaboration, boost innovation and sharing of technology, strengthen national and regional security as well. Outcome number 4, as I mentioned earlier, is the arrangement on setting up ship repair cluster at Vadanar, which will boost shipping, port and coastal infrastructure, which will also advance Make in India. Outcome number 5 is an arrangement on skill development in ship repair, which will advance the maritime capabilities of the Indian maritime workforce. It positions India as a hub for skilled shipbuilding and ship repair professionals, boost Skill India mission as well. Outcome number 6, arrangement for setting up 8 exaflop supercompute cluster in partnership between CDAC India and G42 UAE. It will boost the AI mission India. And last but not the least, an investment commitment from UAE to India worth $5 billion, which will create stronger markets, more jobs, of course, underscoring the UAE's sustained commitment to India's development and growth stories.